Gaeilge, Gaeilge, McCree and Shaw, and today we are going to be looking at the Irish alphabet. So over on Instagram and here on YouTube, I asked you what are words that you find or have found difficult to pronounce in Irish. I will be looking at those words towards the end of this video, but first of all I will be starting off with a topic that I have never touched on, the Irish alphabet. And Snoop will make some regular appearances throughout this video, so just be prepared for that. The Irish alphabet has 18 letters. Now, in comparison to English, that is 8 letters less. The letters of the Irish alphabet are as follows: A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, L, M, N, O, P, R, S, T, and U. So you will notice that there were some letters left out. The letters that were left out are J, K, Q, W, J, K, Q, W, X, Y, Z, and V. Sorry, I was going in order. I realized I forgot V. Those letters are not in the Irish alphabet. However, you will see them from time to time when it is words that have been taken from English and made into Irish words. Like I told you, Snoop will be making regular appearances in this video. He is really waiting for me to take him out, which I'm gonna do after this video. He's gotta have patience. Let me know, if you have a dog, does he get to a certain point in the evening where he's just like, okay, it's getting late, are you gonna take me or not? I have written the Irish alphabet in my notes and I'm going off that for the pronunciation because I can't really say it off by heart myself. A, B, K, D, E, F, G, H, E, L, M, N, O, P, R, S, T, U. Some of these letters pick up a H, what's known as Shavu in Irish, which means lenition. I'm going to make a video about that. Stay tuned if you want to know how to pronounce words when they are lenited, where a H is added. Moving on then to the Fada, or Shinu Fada, means acute accent. So you'll see this in other languages as well, for example Spanish, where there is a little dash on top of vowels. So in Irish, A, E, I, O, and U, the vowels can pick up a Shinu Fada, an acute accent. Now this means that there is emphasis put on the pronunciation of that vowel. It is emphasized more than it would be if it didn't have the Fada. And you can see how I emphasize those vowels with the Fada on top. I'm going to use the word agus, which means happiness. I would pronounce it like ahis. So see how I put a lot more emphasis on the first A because it has the Fada than the second one. If it didn't have the Fada, it would be like ahis, ahis, not ahis. E Fada, for example, the word E Fada an, which means bird, would be pronounced like ain. Or the word for same, C E Fada anna, cena. If it didn't have the Fada on the E, it would be cana. That's how I would say it. For ain, bird, if the Fada wasn't on the E, it would be like an. The E would be very soft. And now one in honour of my best friend, so I, with the Fada, her name is Roisin. You know who you are, girl. Her name is spelled R-O-I-S, I Fada N. I would pronounce it Roisin. When I has Fada, it's like E. Here's a little fun fact: if you ever see I Fada N at the end of a word, it is making that word small. Roisin means little rose. If it didn't have the Fada on the I, it would be pronounced like Roisin. There's quite an emphasis on the I once it has the fada. Well, there's an emphasis, but it also changes pronunciation. Now for O fada, we have the word for voice in Irish, pronounced glór. Another example, lunch, lone. If those words didn't have the fada on the O, it would be like glór, lawn. The O would be much softer and not as emphasized and elongated. I just wanted to add that O fada isn't always like O. For example, in this word for marriage, pásu, it's like aw, but it's still emphasized, pásu. And finally, U. I'm going to use two words, for example, the word for dress in Irish and the word for apple. So the word for dress is guna. The word for apple is úil. If the word guna didn't have the fada on the U, it would sound like guna. Úil without the fada on the U would be like ul. So see, it's much softer. I hope that helps you with how to pronounce words that have fadas. Learn Irish has a great video about how fadas not only change pronunciations of words, but in some cases it changes the meaning of a word. For example, far means man. With a fada on the E, it's pronounced fair, and it means grass. So, man, grass.
Very different.
So that is the Irish alphabet. Stay tuned because I'm going to have a lot more videos about pronouncing Irish. So Sin A, thank you so much for watching. Gur míle maith agat. Like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed and you'd like to see more. Also a special thanks to all of my Patreon supporters. I love you so much. And the link is in my description if you'd like to become a patron and have the opportunity to speak Irish. Also follow my Instagram. I'll be having a giveaway as I hit 1,000 followers there recently. And I also just share extra Irish, so you're missing out if you don't follow. Enjoy these bloopers, guys, and slán leat. And now in honor of my best friend, with a fada on the E, it means grass. With a fada on the E, it's pronounced